Non-fungibility, don't you know? Bringing our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's all everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make $1, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, on anthem we sing. Zero holders, on anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungibility is the living the tree. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
What an asshole.
Which one, me?
Yeah.
You thought you had to enter your head when it happened, right?
Timing is everything, Henry, and it seems like you took about 2 seconds too long.
Hi.
Okay.
Good morning,
Henry.
GMs.
Cool, man. Thanks for setting off the energy and on the right level, Henry, and bringing it down immediately.
Jesus Christ.
And now for a magic trick.
Hang on,
I will.
Guys, watch this. See this? Watch this. Ready, guys? Watch.
What is that? Good guitar pick. Cool. Pretty cool.
I think mine was better.
Dude, your mic is crazy hot or something.
Fuck yeah! Bop, 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 bop. Boo. Hot, 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 hot.
My mic is hot?
Oh, mine or his?
I don't know. I hear a little thing. Whatever.
Well, let us know.
I don't know. I just hear like a very loud thing that was happening. I think we're fine for right now.
Okay, well, let us know.
When I hear it, I'll mention. But
Oh, yeah, by the way, the song sounded better than it's ever sounded.
Dude, it was like the band was here.
Dude,
It was like we were singing live.
I had a feeling. I started thinking about it. I actually did a little test earlier. I did a test stream. I just set it private and was trying different settings. I saw a setting that's to make it mono or stereo.
Was it like rock your fucking cock off and you like turned it on?
That was the setting. Yeah. No. When I did the echo cancellation fix, right, so we could hear people on spaces, they hear us, that stuff. I had to turn off stereo. It has to be mono if you're gonna have echo cancellation. I'm like, let me try putting stereo back on, and I tested it. It sounded great. So that was it. I'm just gonna toggle that on off on the intro. So we got it, guys. We got it. Fucking A.
Nice work, Hudah.
Everett. Thank you, guys. All right, let's get to the market. Looking great, man.
Oh, yeah.
Crypto cooking, baby. Bitcoin
So
dipped
back.
60. We're back.
We're back. We're back.
Why do people talk about Sundays? People talking about let's see how it looks Sunday. If it holds by Sunday, what's about Sunday? Just the new week?
Well, I just think typically through the weekend you get dumpers, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's my professional TA.
I would love to see analysts get on the news and do their shit, and it's just
Weekend is when people dump, and typically mornings in the U.S. is when people dump.
Yeah.
Let's throw it to Henry and on the markets today.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to the dumpers. We're going to see if they dump on Sunday or not.
It's Joe's mic.
Is it really?
Oh no, that was breaking news. Sorry, I didn't. That was why.
Henry,
I often confuse music with people talking.
yeah, and he's just itching. He is just itchy to fuck with me.
I'm mad at you.
Somebody asked her. Actually, a good friend of ours asked her earlier today why you hate him so much.
Ooh, Henry hates me.
No, you hate Henry, and he thought it was like very serious. And somebody left a comment saying they can't stomach you anymore, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I understand. I've been kicking major ass, and when you kick major ass, you're gonna create some enemies. And that's just the way that it goes. I've gone through the scenario in which I get fired from this job, even though we all started it together. But I could see myself getting fired.
would the music be like, and you are the weakest link?
Yeah.
Hang on,
Um,
we got an amazing comment. I wish I could fucking get the context of it. The context is, haha, Zuckerberg that didn't get breastfed.
Who is that? Me?
I don't know. I don't know the context, but I love it. That's maybe my
Yeah,
new
I mean,
favorite
it's
comment
pretty
ever.
cool. Thank you, Zuckerberg.
I think it's a comment to his intellect.
Mine?
Yeah, I would assume
Oh.
so. Like you are like a Zuckerberg, except you didn't flourish as much because you weren't breastfed.
I like it.
Yeah, well, not many people flourished as much as Zuckerberg, who's like one of the most successful people in the world. So I'm okay with that.
What do you think Zuckerberg would be if he wasn't?
Maybe
nursed as a
maybe
child?
like Fuckerberg.
Oh, Joe. Oh, Joe. USDC looking amazing.
On fire. Oh, by the way. Let's set things up. Let's rewind. Let's set it up. Welcome to the show, guys. I think we went right into sucking each other off. Welcome to the show, guys.
Welcome.
How are you doing? Happy Friday. I'm so glad to see all of you beautiful motherfuckers. Smash the like. I don't care where you're watching. Wherever it is, smash it. And maybe you're one of the one and only people who's actually listening. Over on X. Yes, we are on Spaces again. If you want to chat, if you want to tell Joe how much you hate him,
Yeah.
now's your chance.
Yeah. Do it.
Say, fuck you, Joe. I can't even stomach you anymore, bro.
I'd love to know why. I mean,
Yeah.
other than the annoying, whatever, but yeah.
Yeah. But now's your opportunity. Anyway, like the show, share the show, do all that good stuff. Guys, I switched the morning show. I did it today, and I liked it a lot. I liked it a ton. So
What'd you do this morning?
So I changed up the show. Do you want to see what I did?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'd like to see.
It's I kind of dig it. Okay, so I changed the format. Let me pull it up here. Oh, shut up. You're gonna get maybe an echo there. Okay, maybe not. Okay, so morning show. Now not an Inside NFT. It's not there. The 15-minute morning thing, not on Inside NFT, although I found a way to get it there. So the show now starts at 9 a.m. Eastern time on SlamX. I intro it with that 15-minute market update. So like I normally or used to do, it's still happening, but it's happening on Chain Reactor. And then spend the next hour, let's say 45 minutes, just getting into the stories, getting deeper into it. Same thing with Spaces. People can come chat. But like, because it starts earlier, it can go longer. So this thing today went an hour and 40 minutes. Right? If there's people there chatting, wanting to hear stuff, if there's stories to talk about, it goes as long as it needs to. If we get guests on, again, it goes as long as it needs to. And it felt great viewers on it. A lot of fun, people engaging. Like, it was a really fun show. So I dug it. That's the way it's going to go going forward. And then I cut out that first 15 minutes and I uploaded that to Inside NFT. So I still get the kind of news bit, and that'll go on my channel. And it works because you can clip stuff. You can upload clips to other channels. So I'm going to treat it like that, and I'll go live a few times a day. And on the weekend still, but I like the format a lot, and I hope people were digging it. So appreciate you guys. Yeah, well, cool. But yeah, thank you guys who put up with the, it's here, it's there, it's moving format. Like, we're new to this shit and figuring it out as we go. So thank you guys for being like supportive along the way. It means a ton. It does, really does.
Yeah.
So there we go. Anyway, shut up, Hudah. Back to the shit. Back to the shit. Might be his mic.
Probably.
He sounded like Shannon Sharp there.
Yeah.
A little bit. No, Panty Raider, not we talked Cat 20 earlier. If anybody is curious how that works, how you mint it, we can certainly go over it. But it's a token over on Fractal that people are getting a little bullish about, and I think there might be some supply left. Maybe still. We'll see. Big news this morning. Michael Saylor, actually MicroStrategy, bought 18,000 Bitcoin, man.
1.1 billion or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's why we went up.
Well,
Okay.
this morning that was hours and hours ago. So
Yeah, but that's bullish as hell.
fuck
Yeah, bullish as hell.
Like, right, you're not buying it unless you think it's gonna pump probably sooner rather than later. His price prediction is 3 million to, what was it, 40?
He said like 13 million or something.
13 was like mid, right? And then he gave at the Bitcoin conference, he gave like 3 million is the bear case, 13's median, and then was it 50 mil for the
Wait, for
25?
what?
Bitcoin price?
Bitcoin, yeah, per Bitcoin.
Yeah, and he's talking by like 2050.
I mean, could you even imagine?
Currency collapse, like dollar worthless. It's like all that comes into play too.
Henry, all I do is imagine that. by the way.
Joe, I just want to know that I can hold till then.
I can't. I'm itching so bad.
Last night, Go Bills, by the way. Great game.
Oh,
Sorry for Tua, though, because I like Tua. So,
dude,
you know,
I almost forgot about it during the show. Okay.
yeah. Game's over. It's midnight or so, going to bed. My wife and I both watched the game, and she, like, I'm almost asleep. And she said, why didn't you sell your Kongs?
Oh God.
And I said, it doesn't matter. Put it to bed for, a minute. And then she's like, but you could have sold it, right? And I said, yeah, but it doesn't really matter.
Brutal.
Then she says, but if you would have sold them, like, you could sell them and be done with that, right? Like, you wouldn't be working for them, right? And I said, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter. She's like, well, don't you ever think about that? And I said,
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe
And
you engaged with her, but yeah, I mean,
bro, it's like permeated through my family.
Oh, dude, I was talking to my kids about it. Like, I think it might have been yesterday, if not yesterday, day before at the most, about you and your Kongs, because I talk about some stuff I have, and it's gonna be okay, kids. Don't worry, it's gonna be okay. And we talk. There's like, you said that back when you were trying to sell this thing for 100 ETH, and somebody gave you a 30 ETH offer, and you said no because it's gonna be worth 100. Like,
what?
If she was wearing AR goggles, I just would have put up that Vince McMahon gif. Stop.
Yep.
So why is she saying that, by the way, just out of curiosity? Is she like, hey, like a new car, and you're like, we can't afford it right now type situation, or like
the TLDR? So like, to anybody who has young kids, if you think they're expensive, it only gets worse, right? So it's like,
where they're right now, it's fucking brutal.
My oldest, we bought a car for, like, a used car some time ago, and my youngest my middle start driving here in December, and I came home from work the other day, and they had come home from skating, long day, and it was like they're talking about a car for my middle daughter, which we don't need for like another 6 to 8 months, and my wife's like, my middle daughter's like, I'll get a car, right? And I just barely answered or didn't pay it any attention, and my wife's like, well, we'll get her a car, right? Because like you can't just have a car for my oldest and not do it for you. You weren't thinking about that, and I'm like, I didn't even like
mine.
Well, I just didn't want to dox her. Not that it matters.
No, I'm saying you were saying my daughter. She was, instead of being like our daughter.
But yeah,
doesn't matter. Sorry. Keep going.
So I was like, no, it's not that I didn't think about it. I just wasn't thinking about it like right now. Like, and so then it was our youngest said, Mom, if he would have sold his Kongs whenever, like, they were worth like $800,000 each. And my wife was like, are you serious?
She didn't know that?
If she did, like,
just wasn't in her mind.
Yeah. And she's like, how many of those did you have? I said, I had a couple. And she's like, seriously? So, like, it just has been like a little bit of a conversation.
But did you tell her like all of the good times, like the decentralized, and all that good times that you've had?
Absolutely, bro. Are you kidding me? And she's like, there's just always something, there's just always something that you're excited about. And I'm like, yeah, that's who I am. I get excited about stuff, and I like working on shit and building shit. But yeah, of course. Like,
do you remember we were talking like back in the day when banana was like worth like $40, and you were like, dude, it's $100,000 a month that I'm making from just owning the thing. And I was like, dude, it's $100,000, but like it could quickly turn into like nothing, just depending on
Joe.
You don't
so funny. It's so funny. Sidetrack for a second. This morning, so was in a meeting with like Adzi, Ant, Enzo. So we're all just talking, right? They weren't there during like the euphoria of Kongs, and they didn't have Genesis Kongs at the time. They were just asking me. They said like, what was that like? Keep in mind, to anybody listening, I was not part of Kongs at that point. I was just a holder. Wasn't a mod. Wasn't anything. And I said, what's so funny, man? Like, looking back at that time, like if you could take a moment in time and just always live in that feeling.
Yeah.
I said, the thing is this, it was absolute bliss.
Because honestly, Henry, you were saying it like I'm making however many banana a day or whatever. It ends up being this amount, which makes owning a Genesis this price. And you sounded as if it was going to be like that forever and ever and ever.
Bro,
like the fact
this
that
is what I said. They're like what was going through your mind, and I'm like, we got 9.5 years left of this shit, man. Are you kidding me? $130 banana, like or $113, like let's go. And the thing is, for those weeks where that was like really euphoric, you literally felt for those days, because banana like ranged in like the $40 to $70 range for a while, but the peak euphoria was low 100s. Like I think it was 113. And I said the thing was, you literally felt like you owned a gold mine of sorts, where there was just more gold underneath it, and you were only one of 1,000 people in the entire world that had that opportunity.
But also there was like other gold mines happening around you, so it almost felt like we're all part of this like crazy world. Like Bored Apes going off at that time.
There was nothing like that. There was nothing that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though, right?
I do. Yeah.
If you were like, oh, this is only happening to me right now here, you might be like, oh, maybe I need to take advantage of this and sell or do something. The fact that the whole space was kind of in euphoria made it seem like it was going to last forever.
Dude, it was better than any drug you could take.
Imagine a video game, right, where you're the one who's generating the currency for the gaming ecosystem. It's all gated through you, and then it's other platforms will adopt your token, and it's
It's just funny looking back, knowing what we know now. And I don't even want to just say knowing, because there's plenty of people like Joe, to your point, where it's like, yeah, that's great. Happy for you. But like, there's another side to this, which is like, it could absolutely go to zero.
Yeah.
But I never experienced anything like that in my life. So I literally had nothing to compare it to. And I've, it's just, if you could just box that moment, and or maybe like package it into a scent, and every once in a while just open it up and just take a little whiff of it, just to catch a little bit of that feel. It was like, bro, you fucking 6'10" with a 2-foot dick, and nothing, absolutely nothing could get in your way.
I still think that's going to come again. I do. I really do. Not this cycle, but I think we're in within a decade. I think that happens again.
The cool thing is, like, when you talk about 3 million, Bitcoin,
13 million.
It all sounds ridiculous unless you lived through the period where a picture of a monkey was worth almost $1 million, and you're like, okay, well, 3 million Bitcoin seems crazy, but so does that. Like,
yeah, but you have to execute on it, because everyone around us, like, some of our friends were like, I'm now a millionaire. And we're like, holy shit.
We all did.
Next day, he was like, I'm no longer a millionaire because it all just dropped to shit. And now I'm worth like 350,000, which is like amazing. Yeah. But still, like, you were a millionaire for like a week, and now you're gone. Now it's gone.
I remember we used to go to, was that WGMI, or there was some wallet tracker?
Track
the value of your holdings. And we all went there. We're like, I can't fucking believe it. Like, if I sold everything right now, $1 million.
Yeah.
Everybody, it's like everybody it was that sweet spot in the summer of 2021. Everything in your wallet was like 5, 10, 30, like ridiculous.
I hope
$50,000, boom, no problem.
Like nothing, dude.
$1,000, and you're getting an airdrop for the next thing that's selling for 10 ETH.
We all thought we were the next Jimmy and Pranksy and all.
Yeah,
we thought it just like to happen to them. It's happening to us. The next wave's coming in, and it's just going to keep going, guys.
Well, the thing is, it was a good learning moment, right? And so what I noticed, at least in my Web3 journey, is it taught me, like, don't hold on to shit. I don't anymore. Like, I have some conviction holds in ordinals, like, Quantum Cat as an example, but like that last cycle we went through with RSIC airdrops, and I'm just like, no, don't care. Just makes no difference to me.
Check this out here. I was thinking about exactly that today. Exactly that I do think it's going to happen. I'm going to wait for Henry to come back, because I want to get him to weigh in on it.
So who said that I was a shithead or something? Or
I didn't recognize the name. No offense if you're here. I didn't recognize it as like a regular.
Was it a YouTube comment?
Yes, YouTube. Yeah, you'll see it.
Oh, gotcha. I should check it out.
Yeah.
But honestly, like the day before, whoever commented on me commented on Henry that they liked the show and that they'll never watch again. So it does seem as if the hate is being spread around a little bit with all of our shit. So
and I get it in DM, so it's sort of even.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I think I think I'm close to death threats. I think I'm going to get my first death threat this year.
nice work.
Which is it's a proud moment, to be honest. To be totally honest. All right, till we get Henry back. Oh, okay, we got Henry back. All right, so Henry, I was saying I was thinking about that topic today, like value of NFTs, and it's different now. The cycle, like it's all changed. The value of stuff has changed. Okay, so anime.com launched today, right? This is like Azuki and I think plenty of others too, right? It's not just Azuki. But you go on the site, you get it's all on chain, by the way, but you don't ever have a wallet connect or anything. You create an account with your email address. And then you get some free stickers, and those stickers are NFTs, I'm assuming, right? And there's rarity to them and all that. And this is going to be the new norm. You're just going to go on a billion platforms, and you'll mint this way, and it won't matter, right? And you're going to look back at your bags and be like, how the fuck, like as easy as these are to make, and again, we get them free all the time now. How do we ever look at these JPEGs back in the day and think those were valuable? It's the same thing. We just made it harder for ourselves. And that's going to happen. Like exactly that scenario is playing out now, and it will keep playing out. But then inevitably, some of these 5-10 years down the road are going to be worth a fortune again, and we'll have missed it because we're going to start skipping doing the free stuff, right? Somebody's going to do it, and it'll have a story like Lost Robbies. It'll be significant for some reason. I don't know what. But those were free. Those were given out at an IRL event.
Yeah.
And lost. It's one of these, the same thing will happen. 10 years down the road, people realize they never minted out. We got to go do it. These guys all of a sudden have changed the world with whatever they're doing. And there'll be a run on them, or whatever happens, it's going to play out again. So it's just exciting to think that is not over. It's just a while off, but I don't know, man. It's cool. It's cool stuff. I don't know. I like seeing how we're growing, to be honest. Did you guys go here, by the way, anime.com?
No way.
No, I went to the website. I didn't get on the wait list. I guess I will if it gets you some stickers. So yeah, I will consider doing that. I feel it cool. The hard part for me, and I'll get there because I'm usually behind in like understanding things. The hard part for me is the thing about NFTs that made them valuable was scarcity. So I feel like when you take scarcity away, the tech is not that exciting to most people. So it's hard for me to be excited about like, yes, you can sign up with an email. That's great. It's a barrier that makes it easier. But like that need to like, I need to get this. It to me feels like, yeah, it's the scarcity model that made the wheel go. You infinite number of these, or there's 200,000 of them, and I'm like, well, yeah, I guess if you're playing for $10, cool. But if you're trying to go back to the halcyon days of 21, I don't think this is it. But it's still cool for them.
But even think of CryptoPunks. 10,000 was basically infinite, in 2017. That like there was 50 users, you know what I mean, in NFTs. And someone will get the right number, right supply. It's just going to be a perfect scenario where that happens again. You're right, though. I mean, this right here ain't it. But I mean, imagine if Azuki does become the next greatest fucking anime studio and it becomes legendary, and then you happen to have their beta stickers or something. Like some of these could down the road have a cool story. Could.
It's worth it for something that's free for that kind of scenario.
You know what? That was actually, I'm glad you said it. That was the takeaway. It's a good reminder. Don't skip the free stuff. I mean, you're going to miss some. You can't do it all, right? But it's a good reminder. If it's free, you might as well do it if there's, it's safe and all that, because you never know with some of these things.
Can you transfer these to a wallet, or is it like is it like Bitski where you could sign up with an email and they had a, you could transfer it to your wallet?
I don't know yet. I would hope with Azuki being very Web3, knows the culture, I would hope that you can transfer them. If not, missed opportunity. But I would hope so. I would. But again, I always think back, Lost Robbies, they were free, and now they're worth 300, 400, 500,000 bucks.
But how many Lost Robbies were there?
Just a few hundred, not many.
Yeah. Scarcity, right?
Yep. Yeah. Scarcity will definitely matter.
Isn't the Lost Robbies like a giant picture that they kind of clipped apart and had?
I think it was just a bunch of outputs. I don't know if it was one solid thing or if it was just multiple outputs. First on chain AI art.
Okay.
But it's pretty cool. I think we did cross 60K again. I think this maybe CoinGecko's a little behind, or maybe we didn't actually cross, but keep my eye on that. The SEC claims that when it said crypto asset securities, it never meant tokens were actually securities. I don't know what that means.
I don't
Are
know.
are they saying as in it still matters how you use it? They're just saying just by default crypto assets aren't securities.
It's a weird thing to call it if you don't mean. Well, we talked just briefly before the show that they I don't want to say they refiled, but they filed a lawsuit against Binance, alleging that like AXS and Sand and Filecoin and Atmos were all securities. I think this was part of their original. Unless I'm confusing cases, I think this was part of their original grind against Binance, but then they withdrew it, and now I think they refiled it. So I wonder if this was language that they found in that new filing.
Can I go back real quick on the Robbies? Lost Robbies?
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys know who the artist was?
I forget their name.
Robbie Borat.
Yeah.
And there was 300 of them. AI generated nude works minted on the marketplace, super rare and gifted to the attendees of the 2018 Christie's Art Plus Tech Summit with Sotheby's recent sale. Well, that's it. Yeah. I thought that's interesting. The Lost Robbies because of the artist Robbie. And by the way, have we heard of that artist since then? Has he done a lot of things after the Lost Robbies? Are we aware of?
Not much, if anything.
Interesting.
It's cool. They gave them away in little bags, gift bags, and people they're called Lost Robbies because people fucking lost them. I think, right? Isn't that part of why they're called that? Because they're called, like you said, generative nude portraits, but you call them the Lost Robbies. Yeah, people threw them away. They were left behind. They're not even all out there in supply, in circulation.
Cool. I thought I would just, since I was reading it, I thought it was interesting enough to just drop that context before.
Helpful.
Sorry about that.
Dude, no, just like the V1 Punk story, there are new people that come in that don't know some of the things, and it's good to go over them.
Yeah.
Okay, SEC. Dude, SBF appealing his fraud conviction. Hey.
Oh, did you guys see Justin Timberlake today in his drunk driving, pleading guilty speech or whatever you want to call it outside the courthouse?
No.
What a fucking asshole he is, by the way. So the lawyer, are we aware of the story where he was in a small town having drinks at a hotel, was pulled over, basically, oh, I'm not going to be able to do my world tour, he was saying, like during his, whatever. So he did not apologize. He was like talking. He never said, I'm sorry, as far as I know, which is kind of fucked up. And then he was just basically being like, even if you have one drink, you shouldn't get behind the car. Like kind of saying like, he's almost like implying he had one drink and it was like almost kind of silly, not silly, but he was dismissing what he probably actually did, which is, he probably had more than drink, allegedly. But he just seemed, and by the way, before this, he was married to what's her name? Jennifer, not Alba.
What is her name? From Seventh Heaven? Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, she's
Jessica. Is it Jessica?
Yeah. No. Whatever. We'll look it up. But he was like holding hands and like kissing somebody on set earlier when he was wasted, and he had kids and shit like that. Like, bro, you've got like alcoholic fucking tendencies here, and he's like having this speech. It just seemed really annoying to me. I just wanted to throw that out there. Sorry.
What a bitch.
Why'd you say before? Are they no longer a thing?
No, they are. They're still married. Yeah. Got kids and everything. I just feel like, dude, you got issues, bro. Like, deal with them. You know what I mean? Like, apologize and move on.
Oh, they reduced it to a non-criminal violation.
Yeah.
Did he say
anything first?
Stupid in this too? Like,
he didn't say anything stupid. It just, in my opinion, he was like, just kind of reducing the responsibility, reducing like the actual like what he did, which was he got drunk, got behind the wheel of a car, got caught. You know what I mean? Like it just was bad. It's like when seeing you know what it is? He did something shitty, like drinking and driving allegedly, and then he comes out, tries to make a statement on like behalf of the people, like, hey, everybody else, even if you have one drink, I tell you, you should Uber, you should call a friend, you should do this, take me for an example of like what and I was like, You did it. It's your issue. You deal with it. Don't tell everybody else what they should do. Like, just say, hey, guys, I'm sorry. I did something stupid. I drank and drove. You should not fucking do that because I'm an idiot. I'm sorry to everybody that I had to go through this shit, and then be done with it.
He looked wasted too. He looked wasted.
Oh yeah, he did.
That wasn't one drink. I don't think.
Yeah. Poor Jessica, sweet Jessica Biel too.
Right.
Sweet Jessica Biel dealing with all this nonsense from the beginning. It's just annoying.
Yeah, man. All right, there's a sweet fungible token that came out today. I'm gonna shill it because I bought it, and I'm not shilling it because I bought it. I mean, I tell you guys when I buy stuff, so that's why. So I actually did go live earlier today just to say that ahead of time. Try to be transparent with shit. Chart Foo's token.
Ooh,
He's been teasing that he's going to drop something. He's got big influence. He's a good guy, man. So,
oh man, I wish I would have got in on that.
I think you're early still because it cooked this morning a bit. I think at its peak got to a $22 million market cap, but he's got Kook on board too. Kook's tweeting about it. Like, dude, if Kook's going to bull post about it, and Chart Foo is, I think that thing's
on Solana.
On Solana, yeah, it's a token called Dev. I actually just bought some more after it came.
Dude, can you send me the contract address? I will get some right now.
I don't see how it doesn't like just absolutely cook.
Yeah, I like Chart Foo.
Yeah, I'm trying to see that. I'm on Photon. I think where's the? Oh, here it is. Yep, I'll DM it to you. And it's called Dev. Again, just because it's Chart Foo and. Double check that address, by the way, that I sent. Just because it's Chart Foo, but also Kook involved too. It's just, man, those guys really, really do. They do move markets here. They're
not financial advice to your own research.
No. This is just degenning. It's all
just degenning and just telling you what I'm playing around in.
But I like Chart Foo. He's a good guy.
Yeah. I don't want to see that again. How are NFTs doing today? I imagine not anything crazy. New collection, another like we're always watching for this new collections that mint out and do well on secondary. Elite new collection on Solana is actually the top NFT collection. It has been all day too. So
can I have not been on Solana NFTs. Do we know whether or not it's a legit NFT? Like when this cooks, is it legitimate? Like people are buying it and the secondary sales are good and the volume is good and it's an actual community purchasing these NFTs?
It is real. Yeah, it's not just a couple people wash trading.
Right.
Yeah.
Is Kook still bull posting this, or is he not started?
I think he's tweeted about it. I think it's it's not even 24 hours old, so I don't think it's really like ramped up yet. But yeah, this morning again, 22 million. It looked good. Yeah, I think it's got room. They're talking about different ways of doing it where, when they sell, like they said, we're going to sell, but it's not going to be dumped on you. We're looking for like OTC deals and stuff and, some money going back into I don't know. They just talked about it being not as PvP as your normal trade.
Right. I did 3 sold.
There you go.
Wow.
I think I'm 1.5 in. And I'm down a little because I bought up here for my first buy, but here's number 2. And
those are your purchases?
Yep.
I think I just got in at 14 mil.
There you go. It's good. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think this will
not doing it.
Yep. No, Joe, you buy. You told us you're like once it goes up, I buy here.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly.
Anything else in NFTs that I may have missed? Like anything going on today? It's definitely a slower day.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I saw anything interesting today. Not that I'm aware of.
I got a Taproot Witches whitelist. Really fucking happy about that. That's one of the hotter projects.
I got one.
Oh, cool shit. You guys did a collab, Kongs. I missed it. I after the fact, after the giveaway, I saw it was there, so I didn't enter that one.
Yeah, that has a bit of hype behind it too, right?
Oh, a ton. It's probably the hottest mint coming up on Bitcoin, so yeah.
What's your prediction?
I don't think I have one. I've not felt it enough. All I did is I hear enough talk. It's talked about in a way I'm like, oh, it's a guaranteed win. Like if you mint that, you're guaranteed to do well on it. But I don't know. Like, are we in a market where that can go to 0.01 or 0.03? I don't know if we're there, but it's gonna cook. We have somebody requesting to come up. It's 8 biddies in their PFPs. Tatas. Let's see. What's up? 8 biddies. I hope they're gonna shill us something. 8, you there? 8 biddies, you there? No, 8 biddies gone. 8 you can request to come back up. You can shill us. You have to pay though.
I'm here.
Oh, you're here. Good shit. What's up?
So, guys, this is like I found you guys because the NFT content creators are human thing, and this is gonna be my first NFT collection. I'm just trying to like learn from you guys about like how to run an NFT project and shit. And this is going to be for charity for my friend who has bacterial meningitis, and she has a big old rack of titties. But
Nice.
I just I'm gonna cook this for a while, and I just want to be around and learn and find some cool guys that are like into NFTs and shit. You know what I mean?
Let's talk more about this big old rack of tooties that you were talking about. No, yeah, I mean, honestly, do you have front end, back end devs?
Okay.
And what blockchain are you launching your NFT collection on?
Hello.
Can you guys hear each other? Like biddies, whatever. Do you hear Joe talking or no?
I hear his bird.
I hear the bird. Sweet bird.
I mean, he answered my question, I thought.
Hello.
Yeah, what happened? Distracted by those tatais.
Yeah. I mean,
come back to us whenever.
Yeah. No, I definitely helped a lot of people. Like, part of my job was to like be like, hey, I'm setting up an NFT project. What do I do? You know what I mean? And the saddest thing was that like, it was the simplest shit. It's like, dude, get a smart contract person. If it's ETH, get front end. So you have a website, and then create a Discord, a Twitter.
Is that a rug? Where'd you guys go?
Yeah, we didn't hear you either. I think maybe we're good now.
And then fucking start building a community organically. That's kind of what I would suggest to do to create a project, maybe, and then reach out to other projects, I guess.
Pay influencers, and then pay more influencers, and then pay more, and then keep a big chunk of that supply, mint that baby out, sell all those things, run, delete account, delete Discord. That's, I mean, yeah, there you go. You're welcome.
And done.
That's how you run good old traditional NFT project. No, we'll keep our eye on 8 biddies. I think that's the name. But yeah, it looks good. Looks great.
8 biddies.
Yeah. Yeah. I stick around and if our connection gets good, fire off any questions.
Hudah, what is the protocol as far as when we invite someone up? Like, part of, like, yesterday I was like very shocked that like Blazin and Cole did a really good job of kind of being there, but not like, but they were always there. I'm like, do we kind of like talk, get the question, and kind of like sit them back down, or is it like we just kind of have them here the whole time?
So I think it's gonna be like we do everything. We just figure it out as we go.
Gotcha.
Because we'll figure it out. Yeah, because I don't care right now. But then we've had people that come in the chat and just spam tokens and shit. Like, that doesn't fly either. But if nothing's going on, I don't care, So we'll figure it out.
Gotcha.
Figure it out. We're pretty easy like that. Okay, I want to talk content creators today. You're going to love this, guys. Especially you, Joe. Actually, no, especially Henry. Okay, we got Rasmer, Thread Guy, and Mika all out in Springfield, Ohio.
Yeah.
Doing on-the-ground reporting. They're interviewing people. It's wild. Actually, go ahead.
Well, I was just gonna say I'm gonna refrain from talking about it because everyone hates when I start getting fucking fired up about this shit. But
are you gonna get fiery?
Oh, I always get fiery, baby. You know what I mean? Like, I get excited and I want to fucking go hard. But yeah, go ahead. It's all right. Okay.
No, what I really wanted to show before I even get to that is Bangerz. You know Bangerz?
Bangerz and Mash?
Well, no. Bangerz NFT makes content. Watched her account just rip over the past few months. Like, had just a few thousand followers. Like,
she's a liberal troll kind of girl.
No, obnoxious, like purposefully, like super annoying, super fucking hyper, super cringe.
Okay,
I mean, it's even in her fucking bio. It's like cringe content creator or something like that.
Right.
It's cringe, but again, it's on purpose and it works. Like, very, very good at getting people's attention. Anyway, she did a video. It's going to make you feel a kind of way.
Okay,
one way or another. So I'm going to play this. I'm sorry for you guys who've seen it before, who saw it again on the morning show, because some people it's too much, but.
Gotcha.
Let me play it here. By the way, I'm going to turn off the echo or on. You will get echo, so just a heads up.
This is what a reality TV show beautiful. Not as beautiful as me. Woo! Hey, ladies. Check out this pole. This is the confessional. Better not be talking shit about me. This is the Chonky movie room. Look at this. Chonky! Look at this view. Oh, and check out this helipad. If you don't have this, you're poor. Speed tour. This is the master. It's where the magic happens. Not that you get that. Woohoo! This is the toilet. Sauna. Fast. Speed tour, Solana Villa. Reality TV show, 10 girls. 1 blockchain. 10 sponsors. Let's get in the gym. This is the coolest gym. If you like it, put a ring on it. DM me, boys. Move over. This is the games room. I'm the fastest creator in Web3. Sorry, boys. You've been liquidated.
That was way too long. Why stop there too? I mean, whatever. It's fine. I think that's a thank you for that content. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, okay with it. Henry?
Oh, I hate this space. Jesus.
You know what's weird?
Everything about Web3.
Well, don't you think I blame Rug Radio for this, by the way. It does seem like there's a effort to put out content creators, which I guess I should be happy about, like more content, more professional content. But it does seem to be like plants a little bit, like people that are just like here to kind of like take advantage of the web. Like I don't see a lot of these people during the degen aspect of like, oh, I'm in the fucking Discords, like and NFT boxes and like looking at like, you know, all this dada
social media influencers that found that was lacking and came in and this is, I believe, all funded because she's promoting a reality TV show or a web series, but it's like a real world kind of thing with these 10 girls, and it's being funded by Solana, right? And so they're paying all this stuff, they're getting those people, and it's working. I think it's working, but these are crypto people, native people. They're not builders. It's not that, but if you think everybody's getting into Web3, into crypto, into NFTs, ultimately, in the long run, everybody's coming in. You're gonna get this, and you're gonna get a lot more of this shit.
Yeah, the thing that's bothering me is I don't see what I see is these sort of plants from like Rug Radio or whatever they are, a lot of Solana or whatever, and it is working because these guys get way more views than we get. I'm assuming. And I don't see a lot of more them bringing people into the space. So it almost seems like they're extracting liquidity from the degens that are here and getting attention from those people. And I feel a certain way about it, but I also think it's a kind of like, it's an okay thing because maybe that's good for the space and yada, yada, yada. And maybe it's just me being jealous or whatever, but like, guys like us that are kind of grinding through all of this, getting one person to come to watch us, and then you have like Rug Radio, which has done an amazing job, deserve everything that they have, getting like the president to do their shit. Like if they get the president to do their shit, we at least deserve to get like some fucking B-level celebrity.
Secretary of Transportation, maybe?
Sure. We should get, Peter Buttigieg on our
We were
show.
supposed to have that coffee company on here. So we've had the opportunities.
The guy that Henry met in his cuckolding experience in Thailand or whatever it was.
This is like Reagan going for Australia to the Olympics.
Yeah.
I'll choose my words carefully because we are nobodies, right?
Well, I mean, yes, we're nobodies, but also like,
it's not our lane, bro. We're not influencers. We're just people who work in the space and just give our opinions on things based on that. Whereas these aren't people that work in the space. These are just people who are like, I want to be a influencer. I had to compete against millions of other people.
60
what? Oh, yeah. Millions of other people on Insta, wherever else, TikTok. But I found a place where there's very little competition. So even though they have no insight, look at like Cold War. He liked it. You know, there's a group of people that
I
are
liked
like,
it. I liked it.
yeah, I hated it, but that's
Oh, yeah.
fine because I'm just I'm like a tired boomer. But the thing is, we're just different. Like, I feel like we can't compete with that because it's not what we bring to the table. We bring like, yeah, we got knowledge. We know the people that dev. We understand shit about blockchain. We're not devs, but like we understand things about communities, culture, etc. These are people who just understand how to get likes and retweets.
Should
And
we
here's
embrace them and talk about them and promote them? And it's like olive branch. It's kind of like we can all work together and like live in the same ecosystem.
Well,
I want to,
and all,
but I don't want to.
But also, and this is kind of going back to when I was bitching about when I worked for VFriends, where I could have taken advantage of the NFT space while I was working and taking the opportunities where I was like focused on working, where other people I feel as if are more than happy. They get jobs to exploit the jobs rather than they get the job to be loyal. Like Henry, you're loyal to the Kongs, I'm assuming to a fault.
Absolutely.
Right. I feel like
Yeah.
I'm loyal to a fault a lot of times. And then like these, like, I feel as if we don't pull the cards. Like, I'm not trying to get Gary Vee on our show just to boom it up because I feel like that's cheap. You know what I mean? But like, I feel like most people that succeed would be willing to do that type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, we're not asking you to get the Kongs like Mio or anybody like that to get on the show to like kind of do that. And that might be our fault. You know what I mean? But like, I just feel like we're those types of guys.
There's like a first off, it's like, what's the goal, right? What's your goal? What's like ultimately why are we doing this? And then there's like, depending on what that is, like it's working smarter versus working harder. These guys are working. Well, they're actually doing both. That takes a fuck ton of work, and they're being very smart.
And that's all. When I say that's all they can do, we show up and we talk about the space. She spent time cutting a video at this house, is totally fine looking like, you know, putting on that personality because that's what she brings to the space. You're not going to go to her if you're wondering like what this guy did, like how should I start an NFT project? You're not going to message.
This is how you start an NFT project. Follow me. Like that. We're not doing that, you know?
That'd be awesome, actually.
Yeah, I could do it.
Oh my God, Joe, would you do it?
Yeah. No, I can't run around my house right now.
Do it outside, but yeah, that'd be cool.
We should get the mayor of Springfield, Ohio.
How fucking cool would that be?
What you got, bud?
Hey, sorry, I rugged earlier.
You
brother.
rugged us.
I was speaking. I didn't hear anything after I first spoke, and I felt bad. I was like, oh shit.
No, you're fine. And we blame Hudah for that stuff.
What's your initial take on the 8 biddies? I want your opinion.
To be like super honest, super honest opinion on them. Don't give a fuck. Respectfully, like I don't give a fuck about 99.9% of this stuff. I also wish in luck, and I hope it like crushes all that.
Yeah, no, but you're talking about influencers and stuff. So like I have 22,000 followers on Instagram.
Hell yeah.
And I've been a DJ for 25 years.
Yeah.
And so it's like this space is you know, it's cracked when it comes to discoverability. And you know, being in X spaces and shit. I actually have my own token. It's called Live Twitch.
Nice.
And I'm the first ever live streaming meme token in the world.
Nice.
So I've been pushing it, but it's a lateral move to my DJ career, right? So when you talk about like people coming into the space to try and do something or whatever, it's like, to me, having this token is kind of like a compliment to my already thriving DJ career.
How?
Nice.
How is it? I'm curious.
No, because I live stream my DJ sets. I was DJing with Tiesto in San Diego. I was on the same bill as him. Like I'm very accomplished, and I do about 4,000 units a quarter with home goods, and I have 19 licensing deals with my art all around the world. I do about 5,000 units total.
Can I jump in here?
Yeah.
So, first of all, anything that I say, you can completely throw it away. But like, one of the things I would do was I would listen to projects and see if we want to work with them type of situation. And so I'm not saying that you couldn't succeed with whatever you're doing. You very well could. I would say that like if I was in a meeting with you talking about it, like I probably would pass on what you were doing, and not for any other reason than like, you know, there are probably better things that I think that I could probably jump into. That being said, I think that you have a good following on Instagram. You're charismatic just from talking to you a little bit, and you're putting yourself out there. And so if you dedicate your time and your effort, which it sounds like you're sort of doing by jumping in here and doing your thing, then it definitely has a chance of succeeding. I would say that like probably try and get people that are influential in the space to kind of take notice of it.
No, I was on stage with Alan, the founder of Pump, yesterday.
Yeah.
I've been live on my stream for 171 days straight.
Holy fuck. Yeah. I mean, you're grinding. And I think that anytime you have a grinder, then you have a chance to kick ass. So I would say that that's amazing, dude. I'm just trying to find a couple people that I can like learn from and like listen to here and there. You know what I mean? Because I'm still about.
But you have a token. What do you got to learn at this point?
No, I'm saying this on the NFT side because I'm doing this more as a thing to raise money for my friend who because she has big ass tits and she loves it and she's bedridden.
How big? What are we talking about? Are we talking like they're obscene? Are they fake?
Her tits are obscenely big.
Like how big? Like more than double D?
Fucking F's, bro. They're fucking huge. Like
okay, and then are they fake or are they real?
Real as fuck.
Okay, go on.
You're like, I'm leaning forward. But yeah, dude, it's one of those things where I'm gonna gather a good team to like help with the hype and shit, and I have a lot of capital to deploy. But I'm still a good 2 months out from actually deploying it on Magic Eden and shit. But like I said, I'm just gallivanting and having a good time and listening and kind of like, just learning the process because as an artist who I sell my prints, my photography for like $6,000 to $8,000 for like an IRL pieces. So like art is like a thing I know very well and I make a living off of. I'll probably do about $300K a year in art sales. So it's like, I'm using this 8 biddies as like a learning process to go into my actual photography art collection and launch that because I've been told I need to put it.
Hold on. So do you have a picture of these biddies? I mean, or is there a place where our audience can click a link to go look at the biddies?
Okay, so are you supposed to put them out there before they mint out?
I'm curious real quick before we get to Joe's question. Is Magic Eden accepting this into their launchpad?
I hope so.
Oh, okay. I didn't know because you said you were going to try to launch in a couple months on Magic Eden, so I didn't know if you were like through the process of like getting it approved.
And you probably don't even need a front end dev if you're launching through like Magic Eden or something like that. But
yeah, I'm trying to keep it basic. I'm just kind of learning. And so. On the NFT side, like
I mean, you've got some quality shit already.
What's the collection size?
It's not.
I'm gonna do 69 of them.
Oh, come on, dude.
Not gonna raise much money for your friend. You don't.
Unless 69 at how much? How much each?
0.69 sol.
Okay, so let's call it like whatever that works out to be, $80 or $90, give or take
per
ish.
69 times $80. Let me do the math on that one.
Yeah, don't you get residuals if they reset if they're traded?
Yeah.
So $90 on 69 of them. So you're looking to raise about $60 to $100 or so. Honestly, it's probably a stretch for Magic Eden to approve that. I would guess. Now,
okay, hold on. Tell me why the red flags for Magic Eden, so I can know.
Yeah, okay. Red flags makes it sound like it's like an awful thing, and like what I would say is, Magic Eden wants to find something that's going to be. Maybe back up a step. Collection size is a little bit niche, so I think that for somebody to go like a 69. Collection size under 100 on Magic Eden, they probably want it to be something that they expect to sell out and B would have secondary volume on it where they're going to make some money, to put some, because ultimately Magic Eden takes like a cut, right? So they want it to be.
Is it hard to get approved on Magic Eden?
What's that?
Is it hard to get approved?
They screen every project. Yeah. When you say is it hard, like it's not.
I mean, selling 69 of them, I mean, is awesome, right? Like, we know what you're doing. We approve of the numbers, but like 69 is kind of like, you're not gonna like. There's no financial benefit for anyone to do it. Like even your friend who you're making money for, like you could do 69. It doesn't seem serious.
Oh,
bro.
you know what? This makes a lot of sense for when they integrate on their terminal, when they integrate Solana, right? And then it's when it's just like a shit coin that gets made. Like to me, it maybe
Yeah.
it works well over there. Supplies
Because
that too.
Magic Eden Launchpad is sort of like a bespoke experience where they, to the best of their ability, want to make sure that they're showcasing projects that, like, when I say they believe in, obviously they don't have affiliation with them, but they're like, yeah, we screened this, even though right now it's tough to mint out a project. There is still a process for it. So
Yeah.
I would say, okay, if I'm just giving you my honest opinion from knowing the guys at Magic Eden, if you go to them and say, hey, I'm trying to launch eight biddies, there's 69 of them, around $100 a piece. I don't know that they'd be like, yeah, man, let's dive into this.
They're all very valid questions, Henry. But like, I guess
it wasn't a question.
Well, all valid points. I'm sorry about that. Valid points. What about the biddies? So like, what I'm kind of curious about is that like, who's the artist? What do the biddies look like?
I'm the artist.
You're the artist. Is it real? Yeah. Is it animated booby biddies, or is it?
I imagine they're pixel.
Is it pixelated boobies?
Yeah, 8-bit biddies, baby.
And
they're like 8-bit, like 8-bit. They sound like they'd be. Oh, there you go.
These are the boobies.
Somebody launched something like this before on ETH. I swear.
Things, yeah.
I'm a fan of this.
Oh wait, scroll up. Did Magic Eden retweet it, or was this?
No, just there.
Hey, I'm gonna. Can I send you Hudah? Can I send you a sneak peek via DM from my live Twitch account?
Yep.
Do you mind? Keep it close to the chest.
Okay.
Good one.
I see it.
Good pun.
I would think that, yeah.
I honestly think we need, like, if you want to get, I think there needs to be a personal connection. So, like, the person that you're raising money for, maybe not her face unless she wants it, but maybe a picture of what the biddies look like IRL. I mean,
there's got to be like open source like launch pads on Solana, right? Where you don't need Magic Eden.
That's the thing. That's why I mentioned the terminal, because they what is it? They aggregate everything else out there. So it's like once they aggregate Solana itself, because right now it's only Polygon and Base and ETH, but it'll just show up here anyways. Like this is gonna be fun when the season kicks off.
We're talking about biddies for a long time here. I mean, it's
we gotta get to Faro.
We're trying to help a dude out. Yeah.
But yeah, hang on. Let's see. I think we got.
I really appreciate your guys' like input. You know what I mean? I'm a sponge when it comes to this shit, because it's like I just know that when you divide and conquer on something and you get the right people on your team, and then you can incentivize somehow, or like I have a lot of capital to deploy to help ship this. So
well, I gotta ask, if you got a lot of capital, why don't you just help your friend with that?
I know, if you have a lot of capital.
I'm saying we already raised a lot of money for her, like with her GoFundMe. I helped a lot with that, and then because she's kind of bedridden a little bit, she's been I kind of want to do a little second round for her. You know what I mean? Because the first round kind of fell off from attention, right? So I'm kind of want to keep the fundraising going for her.
I gotcha.
But could you give capital exponentially in comparison to what you could raise from this mint? Like if you could raise $6,200, could you just give her like 10 grand and save yourself the headache of launching a project?
No, because this is like a learning process for me, and at the same time where I can and she really likes it. She wants to get into the space too, and she, there's not much you can do from bed as far as a job. So I'm just kind of helping her get into Web3 and kind of show her the lay of the land and showing her what's possible. Can
I give the audience a sneak peek? I showed just Henry and Joe the what you sent. They look awesome.
You did?
Yeah, check DMs.
Yeah, just keep it close to the chest. I'm just kind of cruising around looking for people that kind of want to like maybe not to buy, but this is kind of maybe help at some point.
By the way, awful lot. It's the art. It's the pixelated one. So
Yeah,
don't.
and it's similar to what you saw on his Twitter.
I'm just I don't want to say humor myself. I can't help myself. So you launch 8-bitties. You raise $6,200 as a like a test to kind of get to know the space a little bit deeper, right? On the NFT side, I know that you have a token. And then what happens to 8-bitties? You're trying to like form a community, or you're just like, hey, I want to put this art out there, and like you own the art, and that's where it ends.
It's sayonara, baby. You know what I mean? It's
Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. I'd like to hear him.
Sure.
Well, see, I don't know exactly, because I don't know what like NFT communities do after they're minted out. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't really know like the NFT game, to where, like what you're supposed to do, like how you're supposed to, like if you're supposed to keep it going and all this weird shit. Because like honestly, a lot of the buys are gonna come from my IRL friends. You know what I mean? And
so can I jump in real quick? So
yeah.
I come from like a more professional NFT background. So it usually, for me, it's like it would be a complete pass. But like the NFT degens, people that love memes, that love this type of shit, I could see people getting behind it to a certain degree and it being sold out to a certain degree, especially with the amount of.
If you just have a bull market, they'll cook. They will. People love that.
Like, for me, I'd be like, dude, you don't sound serious enough. It doesn't seem like you're gonna go long term on it. Like V friends would be like, fucking no way, dude. But like as far as like just for fun, maybe people would be like, yeah, that seems kind of cool.
I got a whole bunch of NFTs that are literally just a middle finger, pixelated middle finger. People like that stuff.
Yeah. It's cool. Like I said, that's why I'm not trying to be like, yo, I got the best collection ever. Blah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more so like it's going to be like it's more of a hobby thing.
Yeah.
And to kind of actually like get a little more exposure to live Twitch as well.
I just think that like your buyers might get pissed off if you do if you start your Twitter and then you start a Discord or do anything like that, and then you kind of just drop off the face, and then the next time you come out with a different thing, it might kind of turn off.
I'm not going to be dropping off because I'm live every single day on my stream.
Yeah.
Right.
Live Twitch is growing very, very, very fast, and I'm not even going to launch these 8-bitties until I have at least 1,000 followers on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know?
If I was launching an NFT project, I think I would want it to make like minimum of like 6 figures for it to be worth the effort that goes into it.
Yeah.
Like knowing that like there's a lot of effort that goes into it, I'd be like, I feel like anything under that, yes, you get a little bit of experience from it, but not the kind of experience that I think you need. I don't think you'll learn a whole lot from launching 69 NFTs on Solana.
When are you trying to launch it? Just out of curiosity.
Guys, we got to move on too, but we can do this also
Yeah.
time. But like, I think here's a good maybe ending point. And dude, come back on. You're fun. Be super honest and transparent. And like, if you make this just a fun thing, like just a fun thing people can do to like pass their time or when vibes are good anyways, and be upfront. It's the mint, it's a collectible, and then whatever. Like you could sell it out. Like people might just have fun and mint it out with you. So
yeah, well, I appreciate your time. You know, I'm definitely gonna be around. But like to me, like it's cool because like, dude, look at the fucking PFP. Like it stands out like a sore fucking thumb, like inside a room.
Fucking
you know?
tit. Yes,
it's
it does.
like, who doesn't like a good pair of titties? You know,
Exactly.
And my girlfriend, yeah, baby.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
Yeah, my girlfriend's got little bitty titties.
I'm making one that is a replica of my titties.
Yeah.
Got him. That's going to be the rarity. The rarity is going to be good on that one.
There's 4 girls behind it. So, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm gonna be here. I'm in here with my live Twitch account too. So I'm gonna follow you guys on there.
Good shit.
And then I'm not going anywhere, and I'm gonna be able to push this pretty good as far as getting eyes on it. And I really appreciate all your help and input, and I hope to talk to you guys.
Good shit. Good to meet you, man. Good luck. Don't be a stranger. Cool.
Yeah.
That was
Have
fun.
a great weekend.
All right. Well, let's wrap. I just want to show you guys because I've seen Farouk before. I've seen
Do
young.
you think that's serious? Do you think that's serious?
Serious, not serious. It's yeah. I think he wants to mint stuff, and he probably wants to learn, and he's got some experience, and then we'll get to know him a little more, maybe. So we'll see.
Gotcha.
But I'm not gonna tell anybody to go mint those, but also like they can be fun. So we'll see. Young Farouk. I've never seen this young of Farouk. he's like, this guy's been training his whole life for this shit, which is cool. You know what I mean? Like, he's been a social media guy for years and years, and he's very experienced and he's very good. So honestly, just congrats to this guy for fucking landing the Trump interview, like the biggest stage you could possibly have. He's got coming on Monday. So
Yeah.
that was it. Cool story, cool thread on his background. I like the guy. I think that's it. I don't have any good bullish bearish, by the way. I have, Bob Ross.
Could this ruin Farouk, by the way, if Trump's shit is just a complete rug piece of shit?
No, you would think maybe, but no. Like, I already see people shitting on Farouk, by the way. People giving him shit for, giving Trump a platform, this evil motherfucker, and it's you, helping. You know what I mean? Like, that whole conversation's happening. Whatever. Like, this is a guy in media. You cover the stories. The end. No, I don't see any downside to it.
Cool.
So, you know what? I'm going to play this video. We'll go out on this. This is super quick. It's Farouk, or excuse me, it's Thread Guy, Mika Rasmer out in Ohio. Echo on.
I'm sure they're loving him in Ohio.
God damn it. Hang on. Is this not the video? Is it the video? Can you play it? God damn it. Hang on. Captain Kong's cool, by the way. I swore we got the video here somewhere. All right. Keep talking. Give me just a sec to see if I can find this. Here we go. We got it.
They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. Eat the cat. Eat the cat.
You guys asked for it. You wanted the whole world to see NFTs. You wanted everybody in. They're coming.
That's kind of that's a trending thing on TikTok, by the way. Dancing.
It certainly is turned into like your nightmare.
Mine?
Anybody who just hated that was brought up, and I'm kind of there.
I mean, if it's brought up, I mean, then at least have fun with it. Shit.
There you go. Yep. There you go. I like it. All right, guys. That's it. Put a fucking fork in it. We're done. We're done. You guys got weekend plans?
Going to another pumpkin patch, baby.
Hey, cool. I think we're going to do our apple picking tomorrow, I think.
Oh, that's right. Oh, you were supposed to go today.
Kids didn't want to. I'm like, cool. Yeah, I'll do the show then. Gladly. We'll pick
Thank you, kids.
Yeah. Yes. Henry, you good?
I'm good.
Good shit. Got plans this weekend?
Nope, no plans.
All right.
No plans.
Guys,
Yeah.
I hope your weekend is phenomenal. Freaking phenomenal. I'll be live tomorrow morning over on Inside NFTs, 8:15 a.m. Eastern time. Come in the spaces, come hang out, shoot the shit. We'll see ya.
See ya.
We're the non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the
I'm starting it over to get the stereo.
Yeah, you
non-fungible idiots, don't you know? Banging our heads to the rhythm of the code. We don't care about dollars or the shiny blade. We're just holding to zero. It's our everything. Round tripping positions, that's how we roll. We won't make a dollar, won't sell a thing. We're the zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, our anthem we sing. Zero holders, we're the kings of the sea. The non-fungible idiots who live in the dream. We're all on the zero, it's our way to be. In the world of NFTs, we're wild and free.
That was cool.
Thanks. You like
That was
that?
fucking cool.
What was called me doing that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty
That
badass.
was bad fucking ass. Good shit.
Where did Henry go? He just fucking took off.
He saw the opportunities, like, just go while the fucking screen's up. Just get out. He did.
Yeah, I was looking at the comments from last thing. There was a lot of negativity. Like, why the fuck are you talking politics all the goddamn?
Oh, we had comments about that?
There was like 6 comments.
About politics?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Honestly, we're gonna do more.
Shit, man.
I think okay, you know this. It's just like if people hate your shtick or you or whatever. Like, if you want people to pay attention, you're gonna have people that hate you and people that love it, and it's actually good. So if people hate politics, it's good. It's a good sign.
No, it's not good. It's like we're a crypto show.
I still swear, dude. I think it's like you just got to do what kind of works. I think it works.
It's working. Why? I don't know why you think it's working. I'm not sure why that.
You can just get a feel.
We got a Biddy guy today. That was fun.
That was cool. I liked it. I liked him.
Too long, by the way. If we're critiquing our show, probably too long. I enjoyed it.
Biddies.
On the biddies. It was almost like, how do you? What do you need? Blah blah blah.
Yep.
How do we help? Let's send them away, and then if we have questions, we can always ask again. But yeah.
I'll rein those in for sure. I wonder if we can get it going because there's enough shows that do like maybe a segment once a week. It's just shill your shit.
Yeah.
I think we should probably work our way up to that. Shill your shit. You get 60 seconds to shill it. 30 seconds. 30 seconds to shill it. If it sucks, you get cut off. But if it's good.
Edge is asking about Goonies too. Edge, I haven't done deep dive in this yet, which is shocking. But Goonies 2, I don't think it's confirmed. I think Martha Plimpton, who was in Goonies, said that there's no script and no confirmation yet. So I'm not sure if it's legit or not. And I was told that me and Gary might go check out Goonies too. Because when I was in college, I watched Goonies every fucking night. I would smoke some cheese and watch it every night. So I almost memorized the entire movie. But yeah, I mean, I'd go see it again with you, Edge. Definitely. If it fucking comes out.
Dude, that's it. We need a little Chicago movie
Goonies
night.
too?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That might be cool. That might be cool.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna boogie. Joe.
All right, man. I'll talk to you guys.
See you.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.